Reynolds here for Red Tractor Nation. I'm here with Mr. Glenn Miller. He's from Seymour, Illinois, and he has made a 1/2 scale F14 right here. Can you tell me how you made this, Mr. Miller?
I don't know. It's got a Cub Cadet back end.
So it's a Cub Cadet back end. Do you know what year?
And I made the wheels.
You actually made the wheels.
Oh yeah, I made the wheels and piece by piece.
Piece by piece. The seat came from where?
I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell me. Couldn't tell me. So you built this in 2008.
Seat, whatever you can find, and the gearbox. I had to make. I found a set of worm gears, and I made the box for the steering.
For the steering, you made all this.
All the gas tank, all that's made. F14s had handbrakes, and that's
okay. So you made a handbrakes for it. That's amazing, amazing. You actually have the handbrake with the disc.
Well,
that came with the Cub.
That come out of the Cub Cadet. This part here.
Got a drawbar and a very uncomfortable spring seat. The steering shaft is at the appropriate angle.
Yeah, well, F14 had an angle and F12 had a straight.
Yeah, and on here, over on the other side, you got the notches. You got everything.
Shaft drives back under the engine to drive it.
Okay.
There's the clutch here.
Yeah.
That's about loose when you put your foot on.
So you got what kind of power plant you got in here?
It's a Honda engine.
A Honda engine to drive it. Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful piece of machinery here. Very accurate. And thanks for letting them keep it here and show it to all of us. Thanks for sharing with us, sir.
Okay.
And you're also a miniature toy builder, right?
Yeah, I build them. We'll put them back here.
Okay, let's take a look at them. Let's go take a look at the miniature tractors that he's built.
I guess.
So, Mr. Miller, this was your first efforts, huh? At toy building?
I grew up in World War II. And there wasn't no toys.
Wasn't no toys?
And so I got making my own toy to play with at that time. And they were more functional than they were. Looks.
Okay, they're more looks than functional, huh? But you made all these toys by hand, and the front end of these, those are like the casters off the bottom of a bed, aren't they?
If you play with them, they work a lot better. You don't have to lift the front end around when you want to turn around.
Right, because they're little casters off an old bed.
So that was,
you even got a plow shear here on this one.
Well, okay, that plow was a part of a plow. At one time, Case had a toy plow, and had 3 bottom. But I used to use them out in the dirt. We put scale weights on the nails. Is what the nails is for, to hold it in the ground.
To hold it in the ground to plow with the toy tractor.
So we can plow with it. Yeah.
And you got a nice wagon bed here, and back here you got a harrow bed.
That's a harrow there.
You got a nice harrow bed. Now, then you went up. What's your next effort here?
Well, these weren't built till, this is the first one I built here.
Okay.
And I couldn't tell you, it's been between 10 and 15, probably between 10 and 15 years ago.
Yeah, this is a McCormick threshing machine?
Yeah, that's a number 22.
Number 22.
22 International.
Okay.
And then
you did a couple of Massey Harris.
That's a Massey Harris. They made a 7-foot clipper at one time. Self-propelled, and that's it. And that's a bigger Massey.
And then you got International McCormick.
122.
What size was this?
It's what they call a 122.
A 122.
It's a pull-type machine.
Right, pull, because you got your hook up over here.
We had one of them.
On your farm?
Yes.
You had one on the family farm?
We go back here.
Okay.
That's I believe that one was a 403.
A 403.
403.
And this time it's got the it's self-propelled though. This one.
Yes,
it's engine and everything's in there.
We had a 403 one time. The Avery combines. They've got one at the club here.
Okay.
And that's where that one.
Here at the INI.
Yeah.
The club
when you make these, you've got to get a pattern.
Yeah.
And if you got a real one, make some measurements off of it, it helps.
Okay,
Some of them I didn't.
So you found a full-size Avery here.
Well, it was here, so that made that a little
That made it easier because then you could scale it down.
This,
Here, let's go over here while we're...
my dad hired a fellow with an International 31T to combine his beans until he bought a combine.
Okay.
But I made that thing out of literature.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's not the only one either.
No.
No,
you
well,
just-
the Massey was too, and some of them I had about 1 or 2 pictures. But
couple of
you
pictures.
find something on that picture, you know the right size, so you can get a scale.
Ah,
and that's the way,
okay.
And you build that from that scale up.
So you just took a piece of literature and you knew what size a part was, and then you worked off of that part to build the rest of the parts. Man,
It takes some minutes. Sometimes it takes some time, and sometimes you throw some pieces away.
do you have an engineering background?
No,
No, just
no.
Just a very mechanically inclined,
Probably considered kind of a crude machine shop. 'Cause you can have a book and everything I made probably, but I got to doing that. Now, this is at the 62 International.
Okay.
And I guess some of these, them brown back ones, and there's several of them around here, I never touched them for a long time because that looked like they're hard to make.
That curve on it?
Yeah, you get that curve.
To get that curve just
you
right?
got to draw that out and you look at, and you find some pictures and make it look right.
Okay.
And I've come out real lucky on some of it.
Wow, that is very nice.
That clipper was all out of picture.
That's
Full type clipper there.
Wow.
And well, a lot of people at the 55 John Deere. This is a 125, I believe, International.
That one looks-
125, 123 look just about alike.
Yeah, that took some effort right there. I can see where you've been, where you nipped and bent that the back. You kind of you took it, bent it over, clipped it a little bit so you could curve it.
I got a.
That's some effort right there.
I bought it from the guy at a toy show years ago. It's I guess it's a spot welder, but it's crude. It's involves a 12-volt battery, but I don't solder.
No,
I don't.
it's all spot welded?
Everything's spot welded or screwed together.
What do you use to cut the pieces out and bend them?
Oh, most of that's cut with a bandsaw.
Just cut with a bandsaw?
Yeah, I got bandsaw with a fine tooth in it. I've got one of these small arbor presses, and I've got made die. That's what I bend a lot of that with.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to make a new one to do it, but I've tried to. This is machinery that was used, I guess, when I was growing up. Maybe I don't know how much interest there is in it. A lot of people, older people, probably see it a lot more. Massey self-propelled corn pickers they got kind of popular for a few years. Now that's a unit harvester there. I do have the corn picker unit.
Yeah, I see that.
But I've got a friend here at the show. He's an M&M collector.
Oh, Minneapolis Mining, yeah.
We made 2 of those.
Oh, so he has
At the time
one.
I made one, and he's got one.
Did he kind of commission you to make one for him? He said, "Here, can you please make one for me?" Or you just said, "Hey."
I don't sell nothing.
No.
I don't know where that one. They're selling chances on them.
Oh, really?
On International.
So they're
The last 3 shows I've made one. They sold chances.
really. So you provide the
Yeah.
handmade.
You go back down here in the
Reproduction.
women's room. They know where it's at. I don't know whether they've got it or it may be down there.
So you make them.
The last one I pulled off the shelf.
Okay.
But the one last year, what was it? It's been an Oliver and Alice Chalmers.
So did you gave them a International Harvester this year?
Yeah, that was I believe it's a 64
Okay.
machine. I give them that one, so.
So do they do pretty good raffling them off for you?
Yeah, they never tell me what this is.
You think they'd want you'd want to cut?
Yeah, I don't know. I get after them.
Well, that's very.
They keep wanting them. No, they get hundreds of dollars for them.
Well, you know what? That's a pretty good thing that you're doing for the INI Club.
Yeah.
That you will provide them a nice handmade machine for them to raffle off and earn a little bit of money.
Yeah,
That's very gracious of you. I'm sure they appreciate it. Well, thank you very much, sir.
I got quite a few more home.
Yeah? Shelves and shelves?
Half a dozen. Yeah. Now, to go ahead forward done that. The first combine my dad bought was a case.
Really?
Like that, yeah.
First one?
And the time, that was a corn picker.
Yeah.
New idea picker.
He had one of those?
Yeah, I've got, I don't know, I got 2 or 3 pickers home, I don't know how much, but they get me another case up here this year of what I had, and so we got a few more in there than I had, so.
Wow, nice. Well, I'll tell you what, you are a very talented model maker, sir.
Well,
you keep it up as long as you can, all right?
I got a problem, though. I'm getting old. How old do you think I am?
65. Time to retire. Right?
I know, I wish. I'm 88.
88.
And I'm about done. I haven't. I think this last winter I made one. A fellow here, a real good friend, is a Ford collector, and I made him a Ford combine.
Oh, that's nice.
So he was tickled death with it.
Very good of you, sir.
But, no, I'm about done. But,
well, you know what? Hey, at least they're here where we can see them. Thank you for loaning them to the INI Antique Tractor and Engine Museum. And we appreciate you showing us and talking to us about it today. I'm glad I stopped you and talked to you.
Okay.
Give me one there, sir. Thank you very much for helping us out. This has been Ed Holmes for Red Tractor Nation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed me talking to Mr. Miller about these reproduction combines, tractors, and pull-behind engines, then be sure and hit like and subscribe so that we can keep bringing more great stories like this.